Linear equations in two variables. Let me explain what is a linear equation. So, linear, the word comes from a line. So, linear means it's a line. Linear equation. If you draw the graph of the equation, then you will be getting a straight line, right? So, linear equation means the equation whose graph is a straight line. So, every equation graph will not be a straight line. So, there is a condition for the equation. So, every linear equation whose degree is equal to 1. If the degree of the equation is 1, then the graph will be straight line, and then we call those equations as linear equations. So, we have learned already in 7th class, 8th class, 9th class also linear equations in one variable. So, linear equations in one variable will be there, two variables will be there, and in 11th class you are going to learn three variables also, right? So, now in 10th class we are going to learn linear equations in two variables. In 9th class introduction is given. So, I will start from 9th class. जिनका 9th class में problem है, whoever has a problem in 9th class, so it will be helpful for them. So, linear equations in two variables. So, this is my topic today. Let me give an example. X plus y is equal to 7. This is an example for linear equation in two variables. X is one variable, y is one variable, 7 is a constant. Okay. So, this is a linear example for a linear equation in two variables. So, it can be in any form. It can be written like the x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. Otherwise, x is equal to 7 minus y. This is also okay. So, you can write in any manner, but there will be a standard standard form to represent every linear equation. Okay. What is the standard form? First, always x term, right? So, I am using the variable x. Sometimes I may use the variable p also. If p and q are the variables, then p term, that means one variable. And then you have to write y term, the term, second variable term, and then constant, and then is equal to 0. This is the standard form. Okay. X term will be there, y term will be there, and constant term will be there, is equal to 0. Let us say x1 is, for example, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So, x is a variable, a1 is a coefficient of x, a1 is a real number. b1 is coefficient of y, b1 is a real number. c1 is a constant, it is a real number. Okay. So, this is the understanding of the general form of or standard form of a linear equation in two variables. So, a1, b1, c1 are real numbers. So, when it comes to the individually, what is a1? Coefficient of x. What is b1? Coefficient of y, and c1 is a constant. In our example, the coefficient of x is not there, so that means 1. Okay. So, coefficient of y is equal to 1, and it is a constant. You see in any one of these equations, coefficients of same. Here x is equal to, coefficient of x is 1, Here also coefficient of x is equal to 1, but whereas here it is minus. Okay. When you put this in the standard form, let us write this in the standard form: x first term, y second term. This 7 should be on the left hand side. 7 plus 7 comes to the left hand side, it will become minus 7 is equal to 0. This is general form, standard form of a linear equation. Okay. So, this is the introduction of the linear equation. You have to learn few more things about linear equations. Okay. So, let me just give you a final conclusion. A linear equation of a two variable whose degree is 1, the degree of a linear equation is 1, the standard form is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. In my next video, I will just tell you what is the solution of this equation. Remember, every equation will have a solution. Every equation, whether the linear equation in one variable or two variables or three variables, okay, whether it is a not a linear equation, it is a quadratic equation, degree 2, degree 3, degree 4 equation. Every equation will have a solution. In my next video, I am going to tell you what is the solution of an equation. In this video, I am going to tell you what is the solution of a linear equation in two variables, right. First, let us understand solution of an equation. Solution of an equation. So, solution of an equation, it is the value of the variable, because there will be a variable in the equation. It is the value of the variable. If there is one variable, it is the value of the variable. If there are two variables, the values of the variable where at which the equation gets satisfied. The equation gets satisfied. Again I repeat, solution, it is the value of the variable or variables where the equation gets satisfied. Let us understand by an example. Example 1. X plus 7 is equal to 12. Okay. So, this is an equation, linear equation, because degree is 1. Let me remind you what is degree. Degree is the highest power of the variable in the equation is known as the degree. So, there is only one variable, power is 1, therefore, degree is 1, therefore, it is a linear equation. So, then what is the solution? In this place, if I put 5 plus 7 is equal to 10. So, in the place of at x is equal to 5, this equation gets satisfied. Satisfied means 5 plus 7 is equal to 12, 12 is equal to 12, that means true. If you replace x with 5, this equation you should get a true, satisfied. So, the solution of this equation is x is equal to 5. Okay. Let me take another example. Example 2. X minus 3 is equal to minus 4. This is one more equation. Just this is also a simple equation in one variable. Okay. Introduction. First you should understand the easy things and then you will understand the bigger things. Okay. So, here if you put in the place of minus 1 and minus 3 is equal to minus 4. So, x is equal to minus 1 is a solution of this equation. So, how are you going to find this solution? How do you get minus 1? In the last class, in 8th class, 7th class, you have learned the procedures. Same procedure you can apply. Okay. So, now let us go to the final thing. Example 3, let me give two variables x plus y is equal to 7. So, here also what is the degree? There are two variables, both variables powers are 1 and 1 only, therefore it is a first degree equation, therefore it is a linear equation in two variables. So, what is the solution? Suppose if I put x is equal to 2, then y is equal to 5. So, solution is equal to x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. Two values, because two variables, two values, two solutions should be there. So, suppose I said 2, even you can write 1. So, then what happened to the y? Y is equal to 6. So, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. Like this you get so many values, y is equal to 7, x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 3. Like this you will be getting infinite number of solutions, whereas these two are having only unique solution, that means only one solution, whereas a linear equation in two variables has many solutions, infinitely many solutions. Okay? I hope you have understood what is the solution and how to find the solution. I am not going to explain. What is the solution you have to understand. So, this is what is the solution of a linear equation in two variables.